Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Okay. So we're going to be looking at some worlds today. I'd like to do Sunset Valley and Riverview in this one, and then we'll come back tomorrow. So, before Pleasant View, there was Sunset Valley, founded by the Goth family and built up by the Landgrabs to be a quiet, peaceful town. But when the Altos arrive with uptown ideals, will the townsfolk feel the need to choose sides? There are a few worlds, more than a few, that I don't have. And I'm okay with that. I am a bit of a completionist, but The Sims 3, there's so much to buy. So there's no way that I'll have it all. Oh, we're going to get the fly in. Hopefully it won't give me the tutorial this time. Okay. Okay, so it's not giving me the tutorial. We can choose household this time. So let's see, who will we know? So this is the Bachelor family. This is Bella Bachelor. She's gonna be Bella Goth. This is Kaylin Langerak as a child. Okay, where are the Goths? Oh, this is Agnes Crumplebottom. Agnes Crumplebottom hadn't even changed her last name to her husband's when an unfortunate accident on her honeymoon ended the marriage. So this is right after she lost her first husband. And it's so sad, there's an unfinished baby room. This is the Landgrabs. And these are the Altos. And then here is young Mortimer Goth. Oh, I love it so much. Okay. Let's go back to the bachelor house. pause. So we've got Simis Bachelor, Jocasta Bachelor, Michael Bachelor, and Bella Bachelor. I just love this so much. But yeah, little Bella is a child here. And if we go back in the family trees, Simis and Jocasta are Bella's parents. But just the whole world of Sunset Valley is gorgeous. The Sims team really did the thing. And I believe this is the Goth house. Yeah. Okay. All right, we'll go back. Because I showed you... I showed you Sunset Valley a couple streams ago. So let's do Riverview. Riverview came from the Sims 3 store. So you had to go online, you had to create an account and go online. And this was just free for you to download, which was kind of neat, you know, gives you one more world to play in. So along the banks of the Simeon River lies the sleepy town of Riverview. Many have moved into this serene little town to escape the clamor of city life. Will the current residents let the newcomers in on the town's little secrets, or will they do their best to keep their dirt from being unearthed? Okay, and this is Riverview. That's... Each of the Sims 3 worlds come pre-populated, which is so nice. Oh, we've got the Brokes. When Flo and Flat met in high school, sparks flew. Life has never been easy, but as long as they are together, they find a way to have fun. When Flat's brother Buck showed up with 2 kids and no wife, they just invited him to move in. The more the merrier. So there's a lot of people here. They have 600 simoleons. Difficulty is 5 out of 6. Okay, so this is a young Bob newbie. And Betty Simovich should be here as well. Yes, this is a teenage Betty newbie before she was Betty newbie. I love this so much. And then Don Lothario lives here. And it says, Dawn woke up one morning in a whole new world. He remembers stepping on a teleporter, several women laughing, then nothing until he found himself here. So he's living in this little barn here. Okay, we'll go into the Simovich household. Okay, so we've got Betty Simovich, Fatima Sidovich, and Vadim Simovich. I love this so much. And then you can see, like, this little island is like the downtown area. But I love that they put some houses like up on the hill. This is kind of in the little town. I think this is the school. Yeah, that's the school. Oh, I love Riverview. It's just beautiful. Just gorgeous. Okay, let's go. No, I want to go see Don Lothario. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. He's like, what the heck? So he's living in this little barn that was a part of the McDermott's farm. But he showed up and they were like, oh, you can live here if you want. But he's got a little house. Bathroom, kitchen, living room. And then it's up 2 floors to the bedroom. Looks like the McDermotts were using this for storage. Either that or Dawn is childish. Flirty, hot-headed, commitment issues, schmoozer, charismatic. That tracks. And then we will jump on over. Get a little perspective from the newbie's house. Oh, it's Bob Newby as a teenager. Now, he and Betty are best friends, which is adorable. So they are Brandy Broke's parents. But thus they live up here on the hill, kind of overlooking everything. Oh, Riverview's beautiful. But then it's basically mountain behind him. He lives kind of at the edge of the world. But the rest of this, all of this is walkable. Which, love that. Okay. Let's see what else we want to do today. Ooh, we could go to the city. And do Bridgeport. Founded by Ebenezer Alto at the turn of this century, Bridgeport was once a busy shipping town inhabited by sailors and smugglers. However, when the film industry came to the city, celebrities, simoleons, and the sparkling lights of fame took over. Now, a vibrant city with an energetic nightlife and a bustling club scene, Bridgeport has made its mark on the map. With all the lights on, will its past ever resurface? Oh, the fly-in for this one. I love this so much. Come on, you can do it. Yeah. Oh, the fly-in. I'm so excited. The bridge. Okay, so this is a whole city vibe. There are like little outskirts out here. And then across the bridge, there's all these houses. Big guys. There's one household specifically that I'm looking for. Oh, there she is. Polly Maloney. Polly loves nothing more than a good book and a long snooze, both of which she has ample time to do. On the other side, Polly worries about meeting Sims and making friends. Will she need to be more outgoing or successful to be well-liked? Okay, so she lives in Maloney Tower. Built by the prosperous Maloney family, this once fashionable high-rise has been eclipsed by newer, more fashionable addresses. The Maloneys themselves seem to have disappeared from society since suffering financial setbacks, but rumors persist of at least one still being a resident. That is Polly, so we're gonna go see her. Okay, so let's, oh my goodness. Let's zoom out as far as we can, and we'll just kind of take in the sights for a minute. There is a building literally right here. I'm so sorry. But it's just right in this little inlet. And I love that you can see, like, back here there's some other buildings. Like, hey, maybe this isn't the only town around. Oh, we got a little waterfall. Beautiful. Okay. So Polly actually lives in the basement here. This is her little flat. I don't really understand the fridge over here, but you know, it works. It serves its purpose. But then, yeah, basically everywhere in the city is walkable. Oh, and there are also subway stops. Let me get into a house up here on the hill, and we will. No one really knows how these former Twin Brook residents came under the same roof. From Lil Bling's persistence to Big Hartley's muscle, music mogul Tom Wordy has surrounded himself with the people he trusts most. Lil Bling wants to follow in Tom's footsteps, but they are sizable footsteps indeed. Will there be a future for Tom and Sugar Bijou, or is she merely just a trophy girlfriend? Okay, so we will switch to this household. I just want to take a look at the city from this perspective. It's just so pretty. You get the bridge in there. Okay. Oh my. Just look how stinking pretty. Look at that view. My goodness. Oh, The Sims 3 is a gem. Ah. Oh my. Okay. It's just so pretty. And then the waterfall's over here. Oh, it looks like there's two waterfalls. We got this big one. Oh my gosh, there's a house up here? Oh. But then there's another little waterfall right here. How stinking cool. Okay. I think maybe we'll do Isla Paradiso, an archipelago of islands surrounded by tranquil seas. Isla Paradiso is a place for relaxation, recreation, and exploration. Indulge with a stay at a resort, an adventurous boat cruise, or scuba dive into the depths in search of hidden wonders. Where will your adventures take you? This world is stunning. Like, you actually feel like you're at the beach. Although, this is the biggest world. And there are even underwater lots, which is insanity. It's a big world, so this is it's probably gonna take a minute. It will be okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. I don't think there are any returning Sims that we will recognize from like The Sims 2. So this is like the modern resort, and there's all kind of like modern houses around it. There's also houseboats here. But there's actually 2 islands. So there's this bigger island, and then there's this smaller island. And this is actually a resort that you can own and like run yourself, which is so stinking cool. But I know that if you want this world to work, if you want to play in it long term, you need to get rid of a good number of the houseboats. There's one that really causes problems. Oh, let's go to the castle house. The descendants of ancient island royalty. Beautiful. My friend Emily is a houseboat building queen. Okay, so we're gonna pause so we don't get the shaking from the portal. Okay, so they live in like a legit castle. Like, how stinking cool! Like, the Sims team really put like a ton of effort into this. And I love the terrain here. And you can see, so when I hover my mouse, it says, I wonder what's down there. There are hidden islands on this map. There's one right here, actually. Now, you can't come visit this guy. But you can come basically all the way to here. And then this is like the little downtown area. I believe this is the hospital? Yeah. This like the little downtown area. How stinking cool. Okay, and then we will go over here. Whoa. I love this little island. I play in either this house or I think there's another house over here that I like to play in. But for a little starter house. And then this is the grocery store right here, which is interesting that there's not a grocery store on the larger island. So if you have fruits and vegetables you want to sell, you gotta come to the small island. But you can see, like, there's walking paths all over the place. This is the modern resort and all the modern houses. Let's go over here. This is the resort you can buy, called Hobart's Hideaway. Can we do walls cut away? Perfect. So this, you have a front desk, and that's kind of what runs the whole resort. You get food tables. People will ask for like gym equipment and pools, even though there's the ocean literally here that they can swim in. So he could swim there if it was just the open ocean and not. Oh. And then we've got these underwater lots. I don't think it's gonna... Oh, it's not gonna allow me to go in without a sim. They're just so stinking cool. Okay. But that's maybe we'll explore the underwater lots in a different one. Okay, Adventureland is just Sunset Valley. They made it to test like the vacation worlds. So we got 3 worlds in that pack. We've got Shang Simla, China. There's one in France and then one in Egypt. And Adventureland is just basically a blank Sunset Valley. Oh, Appaloosa Plains. So this came with a Pets pack. At one time, Appaloosa Plains was a sleepy ranching township. Its only claim to fame being a garish tourist trap that drew in the occasional curious passerby. However, a recent influx of city slickers has turned the area into a bustling hub of activity. They keep arriving with their stacks of simoleons, retrofitting the town with modern amenities while eagerly believing they've acquired their own slice of country paradise. The clash between old and new is readily apparent, with some elderly diehards clinging to the remaining vestiges of life as they knew it. Will the town come together in a new era of prosperity, or will the generational clash leave a clear line drawn in the sand? Appaloosa Plains is another one that is beautiful in fall. Oh, it's been a long time since I've been in this one. You can do it, computer. I hear you working real hard, buddy. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh yeah, we've got the dog bone fountain. Perfect. I don't know that there's any returning Sims. We'll see. We'll see if we can find them. Okay, I don't think there's any returning. But we'll go here. Dang nabbit, no. This land is not for sale. These are the first and last words any politician or businessman will hear when they pay Tate Curley a visit. As a descendant of one of the oldest settlers in town, Tate finds himself sitting on a prime piece of real estate right along Main Street. As outside pressure increased, Tate and Esme became introverted and guarded, building walls to keep unwanted visitors out. If someone could only find a way to break through their gruff exterior, a venerable encyclopedia of the town's history and stories of the Old West await. Okay, so we'll go in here. That was cute. Dag nabbit, no. Okay. So they got a cute little house. Right the center of downtown. Incredible. I love this. Like the storytelling here. But you can see the clash of old and new for sure. Like this is a newer building. Oh, come on, you can do it. And it looks like this is a newer building, but this looks like it's an older building. Oh, I think this is the first world where the school and the stadium are in one building, which I love that. City Hall is here. The Curleys are here. Ooh, a little theater. But all of the trees here are already kind of colorful. But this place just glows in the fall. And then, of course, we've got the little dog park. And we've got a cat area, too. Just little places to bring your pets. Like, how stinking cool. And, like, everything is here. That's perfect. Just little houses down here. There's even an area for pets here. Oh, how sweet. And the mausoleum, of course. Oh, it's just so pretty. Okay. And I actually think that that is all the time I'm going to have for today. But I will be back tomorrow. There we go. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to continue with the rest of the worlds that I have tomorrow. So have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye.